So these are the soft, puffy, delicious melt-in-mouth donuts I made. You can bake it, you can fry it, and the glazes you can do it under 3 minutes. Honey, go nowhere, stay tuned. Okay, so that's the flour I used. I used all-purpose flour, and I used 2 cups. However, of course, I scooped some and I put it aside. I'll be using that to flour my board and whatnot. So if you didn't like the video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get every single notification whenever I post a video. So that's the sugar, and if you want the quantity of the ingredients to be used, please check in the description box below. I moved on to my salt. Then I went over to my nutmeg. So I'm using fresh nutmeg and I'm going to be grating it. I can buy the powdered ones for use. So for the nutmeg, you choose the quantity you want. I like spice, so I really use a lot. Then you have to tweak it to your own specification. So that's the quantity I used. Good. So then I mixed it and I put my mixture away. I got my water, which was room temperature water with sugar, and I mixed it together, which I then put in the microwave to be heated. But then you can use warm water, not too hot, otherwise it will kill the yeast. But I'm going to be using this for yeast proofing the yeast thoroughly, like so. Yeah, I'm so sorry I have to do this recording like at different times. Yes, so I have to cover it now with my cling film. I can also use a rubber, whatever you can use. So that's my egg. I forgot to take it from the fridge, and yeah, so I have to put some warm water so it comes down to room temperature. Yes. Now that's my room temperature butter. I use margarine, but you can go for butter. Yeah, butter is quite expensive. That's how come I went for my butter, because this is a trial. Yes. So now I pop it in the microwave so it melts down like so. And then we're going to take our egg, which is now at room temperature, and crack it. So I paused the video, so it took like a while, say an hour to an hour and 30 minutes to get it at room temperature. Yeah. So I'm going to be pouring some of the whisked egg and putting that quantity aside, because the original recipe used the quantity I'm using. So yeah. Now I'm going to mix it with the batter, and then I'm going to be pouring my vanilla essence. Yes, you can use the vanilla pod, but I went for the essence, and you can add any other essence you want, say pineapple or whatever other flavoring. So that's my milk. I went for evaporated milk, but the original recipe went for I think whole milk. So you can go for any other milk that you want. Yes. So I'm going to be mixing that, and because I went for evaporated milk, that means my water content has been changed from the original recipe. So I had to make it up by pouring in that amount of water. Okay. Now we mix that as well. So that's a mixture of egg, butter, essence, milk. Okay. So that's our yeast, which has been brewed now. I'm going to pour that into our mixture, like everything. Now that's our flour mixture. So we're going to be creating a well at the center. So that's me cleaning the spoon, the measuring spoons. So just to get any batter that was stuck on the spoon out. That's a bit way too economical, but okay. So I'm done. I'm going to be stirring it, making my well. You have to make that well in the middle, and you're going to pour the mixture in the well. So this is to prevent knots. This whole activity, this whole process is to prevent knots from forming in the batter. When you do this, you can apply this to pancake. I have a pancake video. I'm going to put in the description down below. Please do subscribe. Okay, I put so much effort in this video. Please do subscribe. Please do subscribe. I literally edit with my phone, and that's why it takes so long, because I've not gotten all the equipment I need yet, including the laptop, but I'm going to be getting it soon. So please do subscribe. Okay, I put so much effort in there. Anyway, so this is me. So to do this process, I would advise that you put the measuring spoon. Honestly, I'm not supposed to be even cooking with a measuring spoon. I'm just supposed to use it to measure, but Now I just do what I want in my own kitchen because, well, it's my kitchen and it's my food, so I just do it to my specification. Please do like and subscribe too. Okay, so I would advise that you put the spoon in flour when you are taking it from the whisk. That really helps. It makes it easier. Yeah. So as you keep on taking from the whisk, you dip it in flour again, and you keep on taking it away. So I'm sprinkling the flour on the flour we put aside. Yeah. I'm sprinkling it on it to prevent the flour from getting stuck on the wooden spoon. Exactly. That prevents it from getting stuck on the wooden spoon because our dough is very sticky. It's very sticky. The water is so much, the liquid concentration is so much, so yeah, it's very sticky. So yeah, now we sprinkle more flour. So while I continue mixing, like so, I guess I just side, the straight side, yeah, at the scraper to scrape whatever I need to scrape from my board. Exactly. So that's my oil. I'm going to smear oil in the bowl and also smear it on top of my dough. Yes, like so. Just follow everything I'm doing. Yeah. So I find such a hard time trying to get every single thing off my board. So I kept on having to smear my knife with oil, my palm with oil as well, and then the top of the dough itself with oil, yeah, to prevent it from getting stuck to my palm. Yes. I was way too academical in this video for real. Like I was literally scraping these bits anyway. So when I was done, I put my clean film on, and yeah, I put it aside. But then, like I said earlier, if you don't have clean film, you can use rubber. That's what I used to use before I got a clean film. As in, the whole point of this whole cooking thing is for you to be okay with the results. So use whatever you can and improvise a lot. Okay? Yeah. So after I covered my board, because we're going to be using that later. So this is my glazing. Strawberry flavored sugar, probably thinking it's too small, but I actually had excess like leftover when I was done with everything. So yeah, it was actually more than enough. Yeah. So yeah. Please do like the video, please do subscribe and hit the bell, notification bell. Yeah, so that's my butterscotch essence I talked off earlier. So I'm going to be adding that to my mixture like so and mixing it together. My melted butter, my milk, and then I'm going to be adding my cocoa powder to it. So the milk was just so amazing. Like just look at it come back up, so aesthetic. Yeah. So that was my milk right there. I used evaporated milk like I said earlier. Yes. I just had honestly I was really too economical for this video. I just had to scrape really. Anyway, so that's my cocoa right there, my powdered cocoa. Yes, so cocoa powder. So for this particular video, honestly, how I speak, it's really hard to hear sometimes. I like speak really fast at times, and that's like quite a bother. So that's also butterscotch. The essence I'm using here too is butterscotch. I speak way too fast at times, and it's quite a bother because no one can hear me. So I had to like record severally. Anyway, that's my dough. So I put the dough there for like 2 hours straight, yeah, and had to double in size. The whole purpose is to take the dough when it doubles in size, so yours may rise earlier depending on the amount of yeast you use. So yeah, next we take the flour mixture that we scooped in the very beginning and we use it to flour our board. Okay, so now we're going to be cutting our donuts, the circles. If you have a cutter, please go for a cutter, but then I don't have a cutter, so I have to improvise. So I used anything that had like a circular edge. Yeah, so I'm going to be using this bottle. Yes, I don't use it as a bottle anymore, so I figured I would just use it to be a cutter for this particular video. So please remember that when you are cutting, you have to cut to the very end. Cut through the dough. You have to make sure you cut through the dough, otherwise it's going to be very difficult when you are taking every single thing up So this is one way you can do this whole process, but I wouldn't advise you use this way because honey, it's something else. It's work. It's like work. So of course I'm going to be giving you a tip, like the tip to use to make this whole process easy during the video. So yeah, just continue watching the video. So I used the table the top the cover of my essence, yes, to cut the middle section, because you know a donut has a circle in the center. Yeah, so I had to use this. So if you're Ghanaian and you're watching this video, honey, the whole donut thing is buffet, to be honest, because I've done buffet before, and like that's literally the recipe. I was like, is donuts buffet? I was also having like I was quite confused because people used to call buffet donuts, and I'm like, that's not donuts, because the donut I'm used to tastes like cake, and buffet tastes little like cake. But I've later figured that people have different recipes for buffet, so yeah. But honestly, this is buffet. That's the honest truth. Yeah. So the whole donut thing is like literally just buffet. So yeah. It's fried beef. Yeah. So I'm going to continue cutting like so, and I'm going to be using my knife to take it out because it was easier. It's difficult to take it with using your hand, exactly. So that's my baking sheet. I'm going to be sprinkling my flour on it, and I'm going to preheat it in the oven. So for the heating process, I don't have a thermometer, so I can't measure the heat in the oven, so I just literally eyeball it. Most of the cooking things you're going to be doing, it's not about getting the exact measurement. Just make sure you're getting the texture that you need or how it looks. Get exactly. For cooking, that's exactly the things you need, okay? So now I'm going to be taking my dough and making taking the center out, the center of the dough in the center. Sorry, the dough in the center out. Please, for this process, please do flour your hands, okay, to prevent the thing from getting stuck to your pan. And like I said earlier, I did the recording at different times, and right now I'm actually not feeling well, so that's how come my voice is so down, so please bear with me. So I said I'll teach you an easier way to cut your dough, so now let's get into that.
Like a traversed, I have to go deep and find how to get you the perfect dough, like how to get you the perfect way to be able to cut your donut that a donut cutter. You know what? I came out successful. Almost died, but I came out successful. Okay, and then my donuts would just turn at me in okay. So enough with that. You're going to be facing this problem if you follow the steps I gave you earlier. But then how to battle this problem is to fly your hands and keep on reshaping the dough if it gets out of shape. That's the best thing to do. Just follow the video like so. But to prevent all of this from happening, first off, you have to cut your bigger circle like so. Cut your bigger circle. Then you move on to cut your middle circle, okay? Before you come back and take your excess away. This is the excess. And the excess in the center as well. So that's the best way to overcome this problem, okay? So now you can go ahead and preheat your oven. You have to eyeball, honey. You just have to eyeball.
My donuts so soft and delicious and all good and everything, Okay, so I come out for a while, for 30 minutes to even 20 minutes. Yeah, it's going to pop up like this. Then pop it in my oven, which has been on for quite a while to heat up. Okay, good. So then this is what you get when you fry it. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. So just how to glaze it up. So you take it, you put in your glaze. You just dip it in there. You turn it around to make sure every single thing is covered, like so. You put it down. That is all. But if your glaze is liquid, as in it's very watery, you can dip every single thing in there and use a spoon or something to pick it up. Okay. So that's my chocolate glaze as well, like this. Amazing, right? Yeah, it's amazing. Good. So I'm going to put that down as well. Good. So I love this recipe when it was fried. So I would actually advise that you fry it. Frying it is amazing. Frying it is just amazing, you know. But baking it was also good. That's just my preference. I don't know what you like. So maybe you like it if it's baked, but I don't know. I love the fried. The bacon was okay, but I love the fried. So these are my donuts. When I baked them, they were looking amazing. They were soft. Please do not put it in the oven for such a long time. Otherwise, do not like overcook it. Otherwise, it's going to lose moisture. It's going to be so hard. So don't do that. Okay. You can check this by checking in the oven, open it a bit, and checking, not too wide, checking whether it's cooked. If it's cooked, you are going to know. It's going to be a bit brown on the sides. Okay. So then, if you want it to brown, you are supposed to use butter to smell the surface before you pop it in the the oven. So that's the donut for you guys. Everything was so amazing, and that's how soft it is when you fry it. Like, that's how soft it is. So thank you for watching, and this is the texture comparison. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time in my next video. Bye.